Okay, here we have a first test tube lessons with Sydney. Okay, Sydney, these are the test tubes. Can you just tell me what some things you noticed about the test tube material? They're in tubes, so they are. And what are in tubes? Small beads. So the small beads are in tubes. And then what else do you recognize? Do you notice anything about the colors? There's gray ones and white ones, and then the black one. Yep. Okay. So the white ones are the simple family. What do you think these represent? The ones are the units, and these would be the what? The tens, and these would be the what? And then these would be the... So yeah, so this was the simple family of just ones, tens, hundreds, and now we're in the thousands family of thousands, and what would this be? 10,000s? 100,000's good. We have 1,000 thousands. Okay, so, and you had, before we got the video up, you had asked about the Skittles. Why do you think we might have Skittles of different colors? What? It's not to represent the different beads. So these represent the divisor. So think about how you do division bead board. And you always have green Skittles. How many digits are you dividing by when you do it with green Skittles? You're dividing by 1 digit. And then when we get to 2 digit, that's where we would use these for the tens and then the ones. So that's why there's extra Skittles. But right now we're just going to start with the Skittles that we have now. So first, let's get our paper ready. Oh, that's great. You already put test tube 1. So we're going to write down the first problem. Can you read that first problem to me? It would actually be 9,764 divided by 4. But that was close. You just got them mixed up. So this is our dividend, and our divisor is 4. So we're dividing this big number by 4. Okay, so now let's build our dividend. So we put them in these little cups. So we're going to need units. Are we going to need our tens? Okay, so get the tens out. Get their little cup. And then get the hundreds out. Okay, and then do we need the thousands? Okay, so get the thousands out. Alright, and now let's build our number. Let's start from the units. How many units do we need?
4.
Okay, so go ahead and get out 4. Okay, and then how many tens do we need?
6.
That table back there. Okay, and then how many hundreds do you need?
7.
Okay, so take out 7. Okay, yep, 9 thousands. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so the Skittles represent the divisor. So remember, this is our dividend right here, our dividend's right there, and our divisor is right here. So how many unit Skittles do we need? Okay, so go ahead and take out 4. Okay. So I'll put these back. So now we're going to start. Division is the only time that we start with the thousands first. Usually with every other operation we start with our units first, but this time we start with the thousands. So I'm going to put my thousands over here, and can you split those thousands up between the 4 dividends? So what is, our question is, what is 9,000 divided by 4? Okay, and how many thousands did 1 unit Skittle get? How many did 1 unit Skittle get? 2. So we put a 2 up here to say that we have 2 unit Skittles. So it says 2,000. And now let's see how many beads we used. So what is 2 times 4? 8. And we used 8 beads. We've got 8 beads right there. So then we put an 8 under here. We do 4 minus 8. And what is, or sorry, not 4 minus 8, 9 minus 8. And what is 9 minus 8?
1.
Yep, 1. So because I'm going to clear my board, I'm going to subtract, and we have 1,000 left. So go ahead and clear the board, and then where's our extra 1,000? You have it right here? Okay, so what do we think we do with this extra 1,000 while you're clearing the board? Okay, so we put it back in there, and if we put it back in there, what do we need to exchange it for? 10, another, not another 10. What comes before thousands? Yep, so another 10 hundreds. There you go. So what you do is you're going to take one of these and dump it into that. So now we're going to bring down, we're going to put this upside down because we're done with it. So now we're going to bring down our hundreds. So to bring down our hundreds, we're going to take an arrow from the 7 and draw it here. And that's saying with our exchange, we have 17 total. So see how many times 1700s go, how many times 4 goes into 1700s. Okay, how many Skittles did 1 unit Skittle, or how many beads did 1 unit Skittle get? How many hundreds? 4. Okay, so we put a 4 up here. And then what's 4 times 4? 16. So we do 17 minus 16. And we have 16 on our board, right? And then how many do we have left? We have 1 left. Okay, so we do 17 minus 16 equals 1. And then now we're going to clear our board. Make sure we only get 10 in each of these. Okay, so you put 100 back into the bank. So because you put 100 in, what do you need to take out?
10 tens.
10 tens, yep. Okay, and then let's bring this over. So let's bring our number down. So bring your number down so you have a 16. You bring this down. Good. Okay. How many tens did 1 unit skittle get? Okay, so we put our 4 up here. And then what's 4 times 4? Not 18, 16. And see how many we have on the board? How many did we use on the board? Okay, so we do minus 16 equals 0. And then we're going to clear our board. Where did that one go? Did it go under the yoga mat? Oh, I got it. Okay, and then we're going to bring down the 4. So we have 4 units. And how many units does 1 unit skittle get? That's what we're trying to figure out. Yep, they're all going to get 1. So then we put a 1 over here above our 1's place. And then we do 1 times 4. What is 1 times 4? We had a total of how many on the board? So we do minus 4. And what is 4 minus 4? Yep, so it's 0. So let's clear the board, and then I'm going to show you how we check our work in test tubes. Okay, so first, can you read the problem to me? So the problem is
9,764 divided by 4 is 2,000. 2,441.
Good. So now what we do to figure out the answer is we take our answer. So we write 2,441 and we multiply it by our divisor times 4. So go ahead and do the math on that problem for me and we'll see if we get our, what we want to start with is the original number that we started with. That's what we want our answer to be. And is it the same? What? Same? Yeah, 9,764. 9,000. Okay, good. So you got it right. So that is how you do test tubes. Here, I'll turn this off.